Everyone always told me I was strong. They said it like it was a compliment, like it explained everything. I heard it when my parents divorced, and I was the one comforting my mom instead of the other way around. I heard it when I moved out at 18 with 2 suitcases and a job that barely paid rent. I heard it every time something went wrong and I didn't fall apart in public. You're strong, they'd say. You'll be fine. So I learned how to be. I'm 27 now. I live alone. I work full time. I pay my bills on time. I don't ask for much. From the outside, my life looks stable, responsible, put together. What people don't see is how often I'm tired. Last year, everything hit at once. My company downsized and doubled my workload without increasing pay. My landlord raised rent. My car started making a noise that mechanics describe as not urgent, but not good. Then my mom called and told me she needed help covering her mortgage for a few months. I said yes. Of course I did. I stopped buying groceries and lived on rice and eggs. I skipped doctor appointments. I ignored the constant tight feeling in my chest because there wasn't time to deal with it. One night, I collapsed in my apartment. Not dramatically, no fainting. I just slid down the wall and sat on the floor, shaking, unable to breathe properly. I remember thinking, this is embarrassing, get it together. I didn't call anyone because I couldn't think of a single person who wouldn't feel inconvenienced. I sat there until it passed. The next day, I went to work like nothing happened. A week later, my best friend called, crying. Her relationship had fallen apart. She needed someone to talk to. I listened for 2 hours, gave advice, told her she'd be okay. Before hanging up, she said, I don't know how you're always so strong. I laughed. That night, I cried in the shower so no one would hear me, even though I live alone. A few months later, my mom asked if I could keep helping financially a bit longer, just until things settled. I told her I couldn't. There was a long silence. Then she said, I'm just surprised. I thought you could handle it. That sentence hurt more than anything else, because I realized something. Strength had become the reason no one ever checked on me. No one ever asked if I was okay. No one ever offered help without being asked. No one noticed how close I was to breaking. I started changing after that. Not in a dramatic way, quietly. I stopped saying yes automatically, stopped fixing things that weren't mine to fix, stopped absorbing everyone else's emergencies. Some people didn't like it. They said I'd changed, that I was distant, that I wasn't as supportive as I used to be. They were right, because I finally understood the cost of always being the strong one. Strength doesn't protect you. It just convinces everyone else you don't need protection. And I decided I deserved more than that.